A boy is playing a dating simulator game and become frustrated as his sister blackmailed him for playing the game to see the ending while she went on a vacation. The boy is pretty fed up with all this but has to complete the game, otherwise the sister will leak his secrets and the FBI will get involved. The boy is both frustrated and fascinated with the dating simulator and continue to play it for days without food or sleep. The boy is finally able to complete the game and then decided to head outside for having some food, but gets dizzy and falls down the stairs passing out. Later, the boy opens his eyes to see himself in a new world as a kid named Leon. His father soon arrives there and scolds him for running away. Afterwards, while chatting with his brother, Leon realizes that he'd been reincarnated into the dating simulator that he was playing, and this shocks him greatly.
I recognize this place. This is the world of that stupid Otome game.
After 10 years have passed, Leon has grown into a teenager and understands that he is a mob character in the main storyline. He has accepted his fate as a mob character and decided to live his life happily as it is. But one day Leon's stepmom, Zola, brings in a marriage proposal for Leon. The girl is a Nobel's daughter, but Leon instantly rejected the proposal as the girl is a 50-year-old whale and had 7 husbands before who died in battle. Zola ignores Leon's concern and explains that they do not have enough money to waste on him attending the academy, so he has to marry the Nobel daughter. Leon then begins to remember everything about the dating simulator and asks Zola for a little time. Later, with the help of his father, Leon arranged a flying ship and goes on an adventure. With the knowledge of game Leon has, he enters an abandoned laboratory. There Leon took down a robot guard and stole ID card from a skeleton nearby. With the ID, Leon carefully entered the control room, but a giant robot captured him and tried to squeeze Leon into a pulp. But Leon launched his sword into the robot's screen, which destroyed the robot and freed Leon. Leon then headed to the control panels and took control of the robots in the laboratory, but passed out due to his injuries. After 3 months at the mansion, Zola is belittling Leon's father for letting him go, as she considers that Leon ran away or died. Just then Leon came on his ship with a lot of gold and a smug face, which frustrated Zola.
Hey you guys! Guess who's back?
No, you should be dead, rapscallion.
Leon is enjoying on the island he discovered, and the robot he got from the laboratory have already started construction on the island to make it more comfortable. Leon has also become a baron due to clearing unexplored dungeon and discovering a new island. This means that Leon will have to get a wife with good status at the academy, one like Zola. Hearing Zola's name, Leon became worried.
Like Zola? That Zola? Please, no!
Next day, Leon entered the academy and spotted all the prince and his friends, who are the main love interests in the game, and the antagonist Angelica, which annoyed Leon a lot when he was playing this game. While going to the entrance ceremony, Leon spotted a girl slapping the prince. This confused Leon as this event was between the protagonist and prince in the game, but this time the girl slapping the prince is not the protagonist. At the dorm, the robot companion named Luxian mentions that he is far technologically advanced than the people today. When he sees Leon studying hard, he praises him, but it turns out Leon was just preparing for a tea party. Afterwards, Leon is gathered with other mob characters named Daniel and Raymond. They are discussing how can they invite the high-status girls to their tea party, as most will go to nobles' tea parties. Just then Prince and his friends pass and are surrounded by girls wanting to join their tea party. The girl that slapped Prince earlier, named Marie, came there and the prince asked her to join the tea party. Angelica protested against it, as she was the prince's fiancée, but the prince defended Marie. This again shocked Leon, as it was supposed to be the protagonist that would get defended by the prince. During lecture, the master was teaching about how to prepare a tea party, and Leon was bored due to it. The master called Leon forward and told him about the secrets of tea party, which made Leon excited for the tea party. Later, Leon prepared a very good tea party, and few girls showed up just to eat the snacks and left. They are the one, what we call, a true bitch, ascend from the depth of the hells. Leon understood that the path of tea, which was explained by Master, is very long. In the corridor, a girl was being bullied by the other girls, and Leon recognized the girl as Olivia, the protagonist of the game. Leon helped Olivia and took her to his tea party to eat a little. Olivia thanked Leon, and she was just a lot sweeter compared to the others. And this specimen, what we call, a true goddess, descend from the heaven. She has a unique ability to make your life better. So if you find one, don't let her go, or a bitch will come and ruin your life. Hiyahaha. Olivia then expressed that she does not know about the unspoken rules of the academy. Leon then mentioned that there is someone that can help Olivia, and this made her glow with happiness. Later, Leon took Olivia to meet his sister, who suggested that Olivia should gift the popular girl some very expensive snacks and act like one of their followers. Olivia became worried of buying the expensive snacks, so Leon decided to buy her the snacks.
100, 200, dear.
Don't worry, I can totally cover the cost for you.
I'll pay you back.
Afterward, Olivia goes to meet Angelica and give her the gifts. This impresses Angelica and she asks who suggested Olivia this idea. Olivia mentions that Leon suggested her the idea. Angelica is impressed by this and gave compliments to Leon, but mentions that many people will try to take advantage of him. Later in the exploration class, Leon is frustrated that his friends skipped the class and he had to team up with Olivia. The teacher also instructed the class to collect the crystals while fighting the monsters, but the classmates saw Leon and Olivia as their meat shield and sent them forward. They soon encounter monsters and Leon slayed them, but suddenly a monkey monster attacked Leon. He was able to defeat the monster, but got injured and more monsters started showing up. Prince and his friends showed up there and started slaying the monsters. The prince was injured in the process and Marie healed it, but Angelica pushed Marie aside and asked Prince about his injuries. This action pissed off the prince and he took Marie with him. Meanwhile, Olivia was worried about Leon and healed his injuries. Olivia explained that a scholar discovered her talent, and she was sent to the academy. Leon realizes that he is getting too close to the protagonist, and he should make some distance. Leon is still confused and wonder why everything is different from the game. Next day, some girls burn down Marie's bags and book. Later, the prince called Angelica and scolds her as the girls said that Angelica ordered them to burn the books. Meanwhile, Leon is with his friends and discussing how the rich boys have already found wives, but they are still not able to. The topic then shifts to Marie being bullied, and Leon remember this event happening in the game too, but it was much later in the game. Afterwards, while studying in the library, Leon asks Olivia about Marie, and Olivia asks if Leon actually liked girls like Marie. Leon is disgusted by this question, and Olivia gets her answer. Olivia then told that she once tried to talk with Marie, but she was a lot rude. Suddenly, a noise was heard from the library, and Leon decided to check it. Olivia followed him, and they both saw Marie kissing the prince's friend Brad. Later, Marie is walking down the corridor when Jilk and the prince came there and offer to pay for a servant, so Marie can have it easy. Angelica hears about this news from her friends and became very depressed. She asks her friends to leave the room, and starts questioning why did the prince do this to her, because giving a maiden a servant is like a marriage proposal. Leon is sleeping in his room when his sister Jenna rushes into the room and starts asking if Leon was involved in the bullying incident with Marie. Leon denies it, and Jenna reminds Leon that he should stay on the good side of the prince and not cause any trouble. Later at a party, the prince and Marie are flirting with each other while Angelica is looking at them with a lot of jealousy. Leon and his friends make sure they try their best to find wife in this party, but they are just rejected and beaten up by the girls' servants.
What a joke! Come see us when you've been reincarnated as different men.
Now that is a good look for you, country boys.
Can't take it anymore.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Suddenly, Olivia comes looking for Leon. Turns out Angelica saw Marie holding hand with another man and is screaming at Marie in middle of the party. The prince and his friends then reveal that Marie is involved with all of them, but all accept it and all of them love Marie. Boys and girls, I'm not a sage, but I can tell a gangbang can never be a true love, or is it? This surprises everyone and makes Angelica frustrated, as this clearly means that Angelica is no longer the prince's fiancé. Angelica then throws her glove at Marie and challenges her for a duel. The prince then orders Marie to pick up the glove, as he will be her champion for this duel. After hearing this, all of the prince's friends also join him to become Marie's champion. Angelica, after seeing that she is alone, she tries to ask help from her friends and the others there, but no one wants to fight against the prince. Leon remembers that, in the game, when Angelica loses, her life becomes miserable. Leon wanted to be just a mob, but he hates the prince and decides to become Angelica's champion for the duel. Then the stakes are decided. If Leon wins, Marie will have to stay away from the prince, but if the prince wins, Angelica will not get involved in the prince's matters. Leon suggests an armored duel in the arena, and the prince, alone with his friends, accept it. Later, Marie is frustrated how a mob is interfering in her plans. Leon returns to his room and finds it vandalized by the other students. Even his friends Daniel and Raymond were involved. But he knows his friends only did this to be in a good grace of the prince, nothing more or less. Later, Leon is suggested to give up by Angelica, as she does not want Leon to suffer. Angelica has already been scolded by her family and lost her power, but she doesn't know he wants to be kicked out from this trashy gold digger school. Leon then assures Angelica that he will still fight, as he is tired from looking for a wife and will like to defeat the guys he hates the most. The next day, Prince and his friends are in the arena with their armor, and all the crowd is cheering for them. Leon enters the arena and the crowd starts booing him, but he notices that Daniel and Raymond bet their money on him. Angelica is worried as Leon's armor is not in the arena, but Leon assures her that his armor is arriving soon. Suddenly an armor falls from the sky and surprises everyone, and all of them being to laugh at Leon's armors. Leon's armor is a very old-fashioned armor, while the prince and his friends have the latest armors. Leon gets in his armor and names it Arrogance, then prepares to fight his first opponent, Brad. The armor of Brad was constructed by a master craftsman and has high magic conductivity, and he starts making fun of Leon's arrogance. Leon then brings out his weapon, but a shovel came up and everyone starts laughing at Leon. The match then starts and Brad attacks Leon, but Leon dodges the attacks and defeat Brad in just a single punch. The arena is all silent as no one expected Brad to lose. Next comes Greg in his armor. He has trained a lot with his armor and is quite a strong opponent, but Leon block all of Greg's attack and slowly dismantle his armor. Greg then tries to fight with Leon without armor, but the referee ordered Greg to go out, and all the crowd went silent again. The next opponent is Chris, and he is ready to fight at full strength from the start, but Leon does not take him seriously. The battle starts and Leon uses his drones to fire at Chris, and Chris tries to attack Leon. But Leon breaks his sword and mocks Chris, seeing Chris get defeated, and now Jilk is getting worried. Now there is a break, and Leon leaves to get rest for a little, while Gina, his sister, comes and wants to look after his armor alone. When Leon returns, he is notified that his armor is planted with bomb that will explode with a special spell. Leon understands that Jilk must be scared of losing, and ordered Jenna to plant the bombs. Leon is not scared by the bombs and enters the armor. The match begins. Both Jilk and Leon fly up in the air, and Jilk detonates the bomb, but Leon's armor has not got any damage. Leon then starts to belittle Jilk for cheating and defeats him. Everyone is frustrated seeing Leon win again. Then Leon's final opponent, Prince Julius, enters the arena in his armor, and his dedication to win for Marie's sake. Everyone is cheering for Prince Julius to win the battle, as they have bet their money on him. The battle begins and the prince starts attacking Leon, but he blocks the attacks and starts mocking Julius and Marie's relation, which annoys Julius. Leon advised Julius that Angelica is the one that truly loves him, but Julius states that he only loves Marie, and it will be better for him to die rather than losing Marie. Hearing this, Angelica realizes that Julius is seriously in love with Marie and begins to cry. Leon then starts mocking Julius for being the prince, and this causes Julius to announce that he does not want to be the prince. Hearing this, Leon uses very heavy attack to defeat Julius and becomes the winner.
The only thing I truly need is Marie.
Luxion. Sometimes it's hard to hold back. You know what I mean?
Impact.
Everyone is frustrated as they lost their bets. Leon exits his armor and Olivia warns him that his action will cause him a lot of trouble in the academy. But Leon reveals that he will probably leave the academy soon. Later, Angelica goes to meet the injured Julius and check on his well-being. But Julius makes it clear that he can only love Marie, which breaks Angelica's heart. Meanwhile, Leon visits with Angelica's father and wants to not be punished for his crimes. For this, he is willing a huge sum of money as well as give up his baron title. When asked why Leon took the risk to fight the prince, he replied that he did it for the kingdom, as he did not want the prince to be deceived by a girl like Marie. This impressed Angelica's father, and he promised that Leon will not be punished, but would like to send Angelica with Leon to the countryside, as the events have taken a bad toll on Angelica's mental health, and she will need some relaxation. Angelica and Olivia both enjoy their time at Leon's island and bond together a lot. Meanwhile, Marie is frustrated as Julius and his friends all give up their status and inheritance, becoming commoners. Later, Leon is being promoted for the work he has done, and his royal status increases now that the royal family have their eyes on Leon. He cannot leave the academy, but now it will be not hard for him to find a wife. Julius and his friends along with Marie are exploring dungeons to earn money. Overall, Leon is enjoying Academy with his two new friends Angelica and Olivia. The Academy is organizing a festival, and Leon has opened a cafe in the festival with most expensive cutlery. Olivia and Angelica as the waiters and a unique ambient. Suddenly Jenna enters the cafe and Leon reluctantly serves her some tea. Jenna wants help from Leon as she and one of her friend are fighting over a guy. Leon refused to help Jenna, and she leaves the cafe calling Leon useless. There was a lot of crowd in the next room and Leon went to check it. Turns out Julius and his friends have opened a cafe next to Leon's. The girls are very excited to go to Julius' cafe. Leon enters a cafe and is shocked as the cafe looks more like a bar. Marie arrives and starts an argument with Leon. She even makes fun of Leon's cafe. Later, Olivia is advertising the cafe outside, but the girl there are mean and belittle her. But a girl named Carla came there and greeted Olivia. The queen has already received news about Leon's cafe and decided to visit it. Leon is motivating everyone to work hard for the cafe, but suddenly Angelica is called and has to leave. Turn out, the queen wanted Angelica for escorting her to Leon's cafe, as she wanted to see the Academy's festival. When the queen enters Leon's cafe, she sees Leon being bullied by a Nobel girl named Stefani. Angelica goes to help Leon, but cannot do much as Stefani's their rival family. Stefani starts belittling Angelica and Olivia too. The girl then brought up that Angelica once said commoners are not even people, and this hurt Olivia. Leon tried to speak up, but Stefani's servants started beating him. The queen then had to interrupt them, but the girl did not recognize her and started to insult her. This caused Leon to get very angry and he started to beat the girl's servant and told the girl that the woman she disrespected was the queen.
Be a good boy and calm down, please.
Your Majesty, allow me, Leon Faux Bartfort, to clean up this party. Whether it's castigation or annihilation, I'm your man. I will kill them. Kill them all, I say!
What part of calm down and be a good boy do you not understand? Stop!
Prepare for the most delightful party you've ever attended. The party where you die!
He's out of control. There's only one man who can save us now.
Leon then could not be stopped, and the master had to come to calm down Leon. Later, Queen sat there having some tea, and starts to warn Leon about the enemies he has made at the royal palace. But Leon is only concentrated on the Queen's beauty. Then Queen requested Leon to help her experience the Academy life, and create few memories there. Listening to this, Leon held the Queen's hand and proposed her to be his wife. This freaked out Olivia and Angelica. Even the Queen was shocked and shy. Suddenly, Julius hit Leon's head and was angry at him. Julius ordered Leon to put down the Queen's hands, but Leon did not want to and received a punch. Then Julius took Queen with him to his cafe. At the cafe, the Queen started scolding Julius and his friends for decorating the cafe like a bar. Queen even scolded Julius for being with Marie, even after losing the duel. Meanwhile, at Leon's cafe, Carla entered, but Leon mentioned that the cafe is closed. Carla then kneeled before Leon and asked his help to save her family. Next day, Leon decides to help Carla as he has few days holiday after the festival, and rejecting Carla's request may cause Olivia trouble as she is the middleman. Later at the cafe, Leon decides to give the girls a holiday as the previous day was a lot traumatic for them. The girls then take a leave and come across a poster about a bike race. Angelica mentioned that Jilk will be participating in the race as he is skilled in driving bikes, and Olivia mentioned if Leon will join the race, but Angelica thinks Leon will just gamble. Marie is also there excited about the prize money that Jilk could win, but she will never gamble as in her previous life her boyfriend gambled all of his money and went bankrupt. At the day of the bike race, Leon betting his money and winning due to Luxian's accurate predictions.
As I predicted, numbers 6 and 4 should reign victorious.
Heck yeah! Bless you, you Empyrean orb! Please keep doubling my money!
All these bets. I don't care for it.
This will come back to haunt you someday.
Everything is fine! A loser I am not.
Number 6 claims first. Number 4 second.
This is too hilarious! Laugh with
Can you please not do that thing with your face?
In the race, Jilk won, but was injured by the other racers and had to take rest as his bone got fractured. Marie is worried as this means Jilk could not participate in the next races and would not get the prize. Just then, Clarice, Jilk's ex-fiancée, arrived there, as she had paid the other racers to injure Jilk, and starts mocking him. Clarice then announces that she is not yet done with Jilk and will surely make his life hell. Now that Jilk is injured, a substitute is required to race in his place, and Leon decided to take Jilk's place in the race. At the racing track, one of Claris's followers approaches Leon and warns him that he might also get hurt while racing and should just back off. But he don't know that Leon loves money more than anything, so backing down is not an option, or say losing money is in his dictionary. Luxian has modified Leon's bike, and the race soon starts. Leon is doing great, but the other racers start attacking him. Meanwhile, Stephanie approaches Angelica and starts mocking her. Olivia tries to defend Angelica, but Stephanie mentions that Angelica used to look down on girls like Olivia and call them beggars. This hurts Olivia and she runs away from there. This makes Angelica angry and she starts beating Stephanie. On the racetrack, Leon uses his bike boost and starts overtaking everyone and hitting others' bike. Leon wins the race and everyone in the audience is disappointed. But soon his bike breaks and he began to fall. Claris's subordinate catches Leon and saves him. Afterwards, Leon goes to Jilk, and Jilk has to do anything Leon wants. Leon then takes Jilk to apologize to Claris. Jilk sincerely apologizes to Claris, but she is too angry and refuses to take his apology. Later, Claris thanks Leon for bringing Jilk to apologize to her. At the twilight, Leon meets Olivia on a park bench and explains her how Angelica and Olivia are very good friends, and Angelica does not have any ill intentions for Olivia. This made Olivia a lot happy, and at night she was sure that Angelica will always be her friend. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door and Carla arrives there to discuss something with her. Olivia explains that she has introduced Carla to Leon, but does not want to continue to trouble Leon more. Suddenly, Stephanie enters the room calling Olivia a beggar slut. Stephanie pushes Olivia down and starts bullying her, saying that Leon only wants Olivia for her body, and Angelica is with her only because she needs a toy to play with. This heavily distorts Olivia. Leon is in his room packing luggage to go and fight sky pirates that are giving Carla's family a lot of trouble, and Leon decides to help her defeat the sky pirates. The sky pirates actually have a necklace that is one of the key items, which Olivia will need to become a saint, and Leon wants to get the necklace for Olivia before the final boss shows up. Leon then arrives at the battleship and is shocked seeing its defenses. Olivia and Carla arrive there soon, and Leon notices that Olivia is depressed. Carla also called some people to help fight the sky pirates, and the people are Greg and Brad. On the battleship, Leon is furious that Greg and Brad are with them. He starts mocking them. Even Greg and Brad started arguing with each other, but Carla calmed them down. Meanwhile, at the academy, Angelica bought some gifts for Olivia, but when she reaches Olivia's room it was vandalized, and Angelica started knocking on the door. Stephanie and her minions arrive there and starts to shit-talk about Olivia in front of Angelica. This causes her to get furious, and warns Stephanie that if anything happens to Olivia, Stephanie will regret her whole life. At the royal castle, Julius is explaining the queen that they need help to fight the sky pirate, as Greg, Brad, and Leon are already there. Hearing Leon's name, the queen blushes a little, but still does not let Julius go to help them. On the battleship, Greg and Brad are playing poker against Leon, but Leon ends up winning as he cheats using special card. Suddenly, Luxian notifies that 2 pirate ships are approaching, and all the boys get ready for some action. The pirates spot the battleship, and seeing Leon's armor, the pirates think it will be an easy target for them. Leon then activates arrogance and starts attacking the pirate armors, defeating them one by one. This shocks the pirates and they started to retreat, but Leon breaks their ship's magic barrier with his missiles and capture all the pirates. Brad is shocked seeing an actual battle and impressed by Leon. Carla is shocked that the pirates were defeated this soon. When they reach their destination, Carla's father surrounds all of them with weapons and asks their identities. Greg, Brad, and Leon introduce themselves and explain that they are on request of Carla to defeat the sky pirates. Carla tries to blame everything on Olivia, but Leon defends her and explains that Carla was the one to be held responsible. Then Carla begins to cry and admits that everything was Stephanie's plan. While returning back to the academy, Leon goes to check on Olivia and finds her acting cold. Leon tried asking Olivia what happened, but she started to cry and asks Leon why has he always been nice to her. Is she just a toy for him? Leon is shocked by all this and does not know what to say. Later on, Leon and Luxian are discussing about Olivia, and Luxian mentions that it is Leon's fault that he always helped Olivia, as it did not give Olivia any chance to learn things on her own. Suddenly, Brad arrives there and begins training with his sword. Leon starts mocking Brad and they start arguing. Luxian brings out 2 wooden swords, and they both start a sword fight with the wooden swords. Leon soon disarms Brad and defeats him, and Brad then promises that he will win next time and leaves. Meanwhile, in a dungeon, Marie is running from a monster. In the castle, Jilk and Julius plan to disguise themselves with masks and cloak to escape the palace, but these fools request the queen for the material, and the queen just rejects the request. On the battleship, Brad, Greg, and Leon are having breakfast when suddenly more sky pirates attack them. Leon decides to go, but Brad and Greg also request an armor in order to be of some help. Meanwhile, Olivia is depressed in her room, thinking that she acted very rudely to Leon, even though he was always nice to her. Suddenly the ship shakes, and Olivia goes out to find the ship being attacked. Olivia sees Leon fighting and goes outside, but a pirate is there in his armor. The pirate tries to capture Olivia, but Brad comes and saves her, but the pirate's armor is too strong and Brad cannot beat it. Leon is dealing with the other pirates and pirate ship when he receives the news that Olivia is in danger and rushes to the battleship. There Leon sees that Brad and Greg are protecting Olivia and realizes that is how the game was supposed to happen. Soon the pirate defeats Brad and Greg, but Leon arrives there and defeats the pirate's armor, making the pirates surrender. Leon also retrieves the necklace he wanted to get for Olivia. The pirate ship surrenders. Brad is hurt and Olivia heals him, and seeing this Leon says,
"You make a cute couple." I get it. The puzzle pieces were here the whole time, and in the end they all come together.
What are you saying?
Hey, you're a pretty strong dude.
Are you being mean? Guess it doesn't matter.
Now, can you help me carry Brad back inside?
How bad is he hurt?
Not too bad. Miss Olivia worked her healing magic on him.
I don't understand. What are you doing? Please. Call me Olivia.
Leon and Greg then take Brad to rest, but Olivia is left crying as she is very confused due to her emotions. Later, Leon is looking at the amount of gold he has got from the pirates and is pretty happy, but another airship comes near their battleship, which was sent by Angelica. Leon then thinks that it's time that he goes back into being a mob character. Brad and Greg receive the reward for capturing the pirates, as Leon told that he just assisted them. Stephanie was caught by the Duke and Queen for conspiring with the pirates, while Leon is thinking about distancing himself from Olivia and Angelica, as he wants to return to being a mob. But because of this, Olivia and Angelica are now scared and depressed. Afterwards, Leon receives a letter that he was promoted to an even higher rank due to request of Brad and Greg, which annoyed Leon. He also got letter from Clarice's father for helping his daughter, and as a gift he has requested the royal palace to promote Leon again after his graduation. Leon receives the air bike that Clarice's father sends him as a gift, and he was excited seeing that the air bike is quite advanced, and with Luxian's help it can be the best air bike ever. Later at the academy, Daniel and Raymond are complimenting Leon for getting his rank promoted, as he will get more girls now. But Leon is actually not happy at all, as girl will only want him for his rank. Raymond then changes the topic to the upcoming trip, and this reminds Leon about the event in the game where there are different islands for the trip, which contain different items. Leon decides to take the southern island, as there is another key item there, but before that Daniel and Raymond suggest Leon that he should apologize to Angelica and Olivia. Later at a party, Leon is enjoying while Angelica and Olivia are doing their own things. Some girls are surrounding Chris and getting excited to meet him, but this starts annoying Leon. Olivia is all by herself and is depressed that she is not able to enjoy the festival with Leon and Angelica, and thinks that she has lost her only friends in the academy, while some girls seem to be throwing a smoke bomb out of the window on the island's festival. Olivia then goes to a shrine and finds Leon praying there. Angelica also arrives from behind, and all three of them get nervous seeing each other. A small girl arrives there and mentions that the shrine is dedicated to marriage and widely known for its effectiveness. Leon, Olivia, and Angelica then give some prayers and offerings at the shrine, but Leon pays a huge amount as offering and loudly wishes for a lovely wife. This annoys Angelica and she starts scolding Leon. The little girl then gives them 3 charms as a souvenir. Seeing them, Leon gets excited and snatches all of 3 of the charms as they are the key items he was looking for. Then Leon shares the charm with Angelica and Olivia. They all open their charms and Leon is the one that gets the combat charm. Later the trip ends and everyone is leaving to go to their academy. On the ship, Chris challenges Leon for a duel, but he refuses and praises Chris for his sharp skills. Suddenly, their ship gets surrounded by monsters, which were led by the Hertrude Seraphanos, the princess of a neighboring kingdom. Sarah declares war and plans to capture the students as hostages. Sarah's soldiers soon enter the ship and want to capture everyone that is related to a baron. But Angelica, being a duke's daughter, steps forwards and suggests that she will be their hostage, but everyone else should be set free. The commander takes this offer and captures Angelica. Leon tries to save Angelica, but the other students stop him. The commander notices Leon's dedication and mocks him, and then orders the other students to beat up Leon if they want to survive, and everyone starts beating Leon. Angelica is the escorted to the enemy ship, and there has a meeting with Sarah. Meanwhile, Leon and Olivia are locked up in a cell, but Chris arrived there and wants help from Leon, as Sarah still will not leave the student. Chris goes on to motivate the students to fight, but the noble are just weaklings and cannot do that. Leon arrives there with Olivia and starts mocking the noble students. Leon mentions how their ancestors fought and achieved their noble ranks, while the students are just a bunch of weaklings that do not want to fight and are a disappointment to their family. This motivates the students and they get ready to fight with their lives. A noble girl named Derder gets impressed by Leon's words. Later, Leon is getting ready to fight and promises Olivia that he will save Angelica. Meanwhile, Sarah is getting ready to show her power of controlling the monsters. Leon goes and starts attacking the monsters on his new air bike. Sarah notices Leon and prepares to attack him. Sarah actually controls the monsters with her flute. At the ship, the students are protecting themselves with their magic and armors. On the enemy ship, the commander plans to blow up the students with their cannon as soon as they get within the range. The students are fighting the monsters, while Olivia is healing the injured, but suddenly the enemy fires cannons at their ship. The cannons again fire, and everyone on the ship is panicking and trying to defend. Olivia is very worried and uses all her magic to set a large magic barrier around the ship, which blocks the cannonballs and also kill the monsters. Everyone starts appreciating Olivia for her magical talent. Leon sees the barrier and is amazed by how Olivia has trained and learned at the academy. Leon then goes straight into the monster, dodging its attacks. Leon enters the room where Angelica is kept hostage and knocks out all the guards. Leon then takes Sarah's flute and makes her the hostage, but then the ship starts to fall and all of them escape from there on the bike. Leon returns with Angelica and Sarah as their hostage. Everyone thinks that they are safe, but the commander announces that their princess is captured by the enemy and must be sacrificed to win the war, and the enemy ships get ready to attack, which scared everyone. Sarah also uses her powers and is ready to sacrifice herself and makes the monsters attack her. Leon goes to deal with the enemy, while Angelica is on the ship, thinking how she could help him in defeating the enemy. Suddenly, Angelica amulet glows and she casts a powerful magic to help Leon and save Olivia from a monster. Angelica goes to check on Olivia, and Olivia is depressed, saying that she was always a burden to Angelica and Leon. Angelica then hugs Olivia and explains that Olivia is one of the closest friends that she has. Suddenly, the ship is hit by cannonball and Angelica holds on the ledge of the ship. Angelica is about to fall, but Olivia holds her. Olivia then pulls Angelica up and falls in the process. Angelica panics, but Leon arrives there and saves Olivia. Olivia is in Leon's arm, and it's a very romantic moment for both of them. But Leon still wants to be a mob character and tries to persuade Olivia into dating Julius or his friends. However, Olivia rejects all of them and confesses her feelings for Leon.
Miss Olivia.
It's Livia!
Well, hold on. Let's talk about...
I told you to call me Livia before and nothing's changed. Please stop acting like I'm some sort of stranger to you.
But wait, let's slow down here.
Why, Leon?
Well, I mean, there's always Prince Julius.
I hate him. He was terrible to Angie.
Okay, what about Jill?
He's rotten on the inside.
Brad?
A narcissist.
Greg?
A meathead.
Chris?
Too needy. I don't want to be with anyone else. I only want to be with you, Mr. Leon.
I'm telling you, being with me isn't in your best interest.
I want to be with you, you hear me?
What's so great about me? I'm just a mom.
Well, I, Livia, am in love with Mr. Leon. That's all there is to it. Hear me now? I love you, Leon.
This makes Leon shy, and he just takes Olivia back to the ship. Just then Luxian's battleship arrives and take out 2 enemy ships. Arrogance also arrives and Leon gets ready to defeat the enemy. On the enemy ship, the commander decides to use their most powerful weapon, the Black Knight. In the sky, Leon is defeating the enemy armors, while Luxian transports every student on his ship safely. Suddenly, the Black Knight appears and scares Leon. Seeing the Black Knight, Angelica is worried and explains that the Black Knight is a ferocious beast that sank many airship alone. Leon uses his drones, but the Black Knight defeats them easily, as the Black Knight has one of the most superior armor and has a lot of experience in the battlefield. The Black Knight attacked and managed to cut Leon's armor, but Leon still thinks he can win this fight. Leon and the Black Knight fought for a while, and then the Black Knight pierced his sword through arrogance. Leon then opened his armor and stepped out with a shotgun. Arrogance opened the Black Knight's armor, and Leon captured the Black Knight alive. In this whole fight, Leon didn't kill a single soul, and that earned him a name for Second Knight. But still, the enemy commander did not want to give up, and as a last-ditch effort, they used lure to attract all the monsters to attack Luxian's ship. But Luxian activates his ship's powers. Laser beams starts falling from the sky and kills all the monsters. Leon then starts mocking the Black Knight and annoys him a lot. Afterwards, Leon captures all the enemy soldiers, as well as the enemy's ship's armors and weapons. Leon then wanted to rest and goes into his room, but finds Angelica and Olivia sleeping there on his bed.
Can I not sleep in my own room?
Master, shh. The two of them are already in your room.
Huh? I've never laid eyes on anything so precious. Leon Likey. Hold on.
In the corridor, Chris approaches Leon and appreciates that the Leon's skills are far superior than his. Later, Leon gives all the credit of stopping the enemy to Chris and enjoy a nice tea party with Angelica and Olivia. Meanwhile, Julius and his friends show Marie the new armor that they have made in order to defeat Leon. The next day, there is a rematch between Leon and Greg, and if Greg wins in his new armor, Leon will stop coming between Marie and the others. Leon decides to lose on purpose, as he has realized Olivia is too good for the Julius and his friends. The battle begins, and Leon plans to lose, but Greg's armor is so much weak that Leon ends up winning again. Later, Leon is taken to award ceremony by Angelica and gets promoted to the position of a Viscount. After the ceremony, Leon finds Olivia waiting outside. Olivia asks Leon why he has been avoiding her. Leon gets nervous, and Olivia suddenly asks if Leon loves her. Leon got even more nervous and could not answer. Olivia told Leon that she is waiting for his answer, but for now, Angelica is waiting for them and they should go. Leon then thinks that he should act more like a mob character now, because as much as he wants to be a mob character, he also wants to be Olivia and Angelica's friend. Afterwards, Leon goes to see the house he was renovating and takes his family along with him. His brother mentions that with the new house the number of guests has increased as it is now very luxurious. Jenna asks if they have built a room for Mayur, but he ignores her completely and asks his father if he should knock out Jenna as she was being an annoying brat. Then suddenly his stepmother arrives. She abuses Leon and tells him to return the temple's treasure. Leon gets confused after hearing this and asks what does she mean by this. A temple official beside Zola shouts that the Sky Pirate stole a necklace from the temple, and since Leon took them out, he should have the necklace, and she demands him to give her the necklace. Leon mentions that the kingdom law state that he has the rights to possess everything he took from the Sky Pirates. The officials insist that the necklace has the temple's emblem on it, so he should return it. Luxian recommends Leon to give them the necklace, as the whole island has been surrounded by the temple's fleet. Leon can kill all of them, but it might interfere with his peaceful life, and if he tries giving a replica, the temple knights might see through it, which will not be good for him. So Leon agrees to get the necklace, while his stepmother and the temple official tries to extort some donations from him. Leon then takes the necklace and went to the harbor where the temple's fleet leader is present. Leon gives him the necklace, and the officials test it to determine that it is the real one. Leon then tells the fleet leader to take his men into the residence and collect the donations, as he is not in the mood to hand over his treasures himself. Listening to this, the fleet leader gets embarrassed and explains that they only came for the necklace and nothing else. He then orders his men to depart as their work is done. The leader heard that Leon was an arrogant ass from the saint, but he seems nice and reasonable in person. Leon asks as they have found the saint, and the leader explains that they have, and she is Marie Fu Laffin, as she showed up in the temple with a lost bracelet. Then the fleet leader leaves with the fleet, while Leon thinks he will not forgive Maria for stealing Olivia's role. as in the end, it will be the Olivia's power that will save the world and not the Saints. On the other hand, Marie is happy that she finally got the Saints' position and thinks that everything should be fine, as long as she prays, as she quit the game midway. She worked hard all through her childhood and improved her healing magic. From her childhood she has suffered a lot, and thinks that she deserves some good time now. She also has to pay the debt her parents have forced onto her. And now Marie suspects that Leon is also from the same world as hers and wants to crush him. But first she has to become the queen and make Julius the crown prince again. She promises herself that this time she will definitely find happiness in this world. Next day, Leon sees that a lot of girls from Academy has sent him letters after his promotion to Viscount. The letter is filled with demands, like make preparation for a tea ceremony 3 days from now. If we get married, you will take care of my 10 servants and many lovers. Plus their mansion should be close to the capital, and you will buy me new clothes every month. Leon is furious getting orders from the letters. Luxian thinks that the marriage is bizarre, because males are in few numbers and should be dominant. But everything is opposite in this kingdom, as females are dominating. Leon explains that they are in a dating simulator game, and nothing makes sense here, and then throws all the letters in the trash, as he hates girls who are attracted by people based on their social status. Leon says he is a busy person, but he would gladly hold a tea ceremony for Angelica and Olivia. He may also invite Clarice and Deirdre to the tea ceremony, as those two helped him out a lot. Leaving aside, he was worried about Marie, who has become the saint. Meanwhile, Carla is sitting outside the school, and some people are abusing her by throwing pebbles and calling her traitor. Marie arrives there with a bunch of girls following her, which makes Carla more jealous. The girls continue belittling Carla, which made her cry. Seeing this, Marie approaches Carla, and the girls try to explain that she is a traitor and was involved in the Sky Pirate incident. Marie argues if that was the case, then Carla would have been in a jail, which means there is a misunderstanding. She then asks Carla if she wants to be her friends. Carla agrees, while crying with tears of joy. Marie is only doing that to make Leon furious, as he is still angry on Carla. Just then Chris arrives with a letter from Marie, and when she sees the letter, she gets extremely nervous. Chris asks what is in the letter, but Marie explains nothing, and goes away in a hurry from everyone to read the letter. The letter is from the debt collectors, asking her for the money, as now that she has become the saint, she can pay their debt. Meanwhile, Leon is with Olivia, and she tells him about the great time she had with Angelica in the winter break. She taught her horse riding, and Angelica was looking so cool during horse riding. Leon also thinks that Angelica acts like the prince more than the prince himself. Leon also tells that he is tired from rejecting all the girls that invited him to a tea party, as he can't just ignore them, because it will affect their family's relationships. Olivia mentions it is expected that girls will fall for him as he defeated the Sky Pirates and became a hero. She tells him that if he does not hold a tea ceremony, his reputation will worsen, but Leon does not give a f, as he wants to get rid of his hero tag, and having a tea ceremony with Angelica and Olivia is enough for him. Olivia is happy hearing this, but she has heard that he is also inviting Clarice and Deirdre to tea ceremony as well. Leon tries to avoid the question by saying they should hurry up, as they are late to their class. Just then, he sees a lot of students gathered around the bulletin board and wonder what is going on. Leon sees Raymond and asks what's the fuss about. He explains that they are gathered here for the establishment of bodyguard for the saint. Leon is annoyed hearing this, but Raymond mentions that there seems to be something unique this time, as all Marie's lovers are very important people. The temple and the royal palace are both involved in the process of forming a squad of bodyguards. Due to this, people are saying that Julius chose the right girl, and there are rumors that he will become the crown prince again. In the game, the protagonist that is Olivia become the saint and united with her love interests. Leon understands that everyone wants to be Marie's bodyguard to gain connection with the royal palace. Raymond explains that normally a commoner marries a commoner, but if you become a saint's bodyguard, you become a formal guard and are free to choose your wife without caring about their bloodline. Leon is excited to hear that, and would have definitely become a bodyguard if Marie was not the saint. Suddenly Angelica came there looking angry, and Leon asked her what happened. She explained she got in touch with her family, and learnt that Leon has been placed as Marie's bodyguard. At the parliament, all the people are discussing about the Saint Marie and how to appoint her bodyguards. The members are worried that a troublesome woman has become the saint. Angelica's father Ralph is also there, and Clarice's father Bernard asks him if it's okay to appoint Leon as Marie's bodyguard. Ralph explains that even if he opposes, the decision will not change, because he has lost his power now. Just then the Marquis Malcolm announces that all opinions have been brought out and asks Ralph if the Red Grave has something to say, but he says he did not have any opposition. On the command of Malcolm, a noble stands up and announces that Leon has been appointed as the commanding officer of the Saint's bodyguard. They are doing this to keep an eye on Leon's whereabouts as he possesses the lost item. Some suggest that they should take the lost item from Leon, but it goes against the nation's policy as he got it during an adventure. The nobles are also concerned that since Marie is the saint and has 5 of the most powerful family heirs by her side, and if she manages to seduce Leon as well, then all the decisions will be taken by Marie alone, as she will become the most influential person in the kingdom. But a noble mentions it will not be a problem, as Leon hates Marie. Malcolm interrupts and explains that let it be a test for Leon to be Saint's bodyguard, to ensure that he is capable of handling the lost item. Ralph says it's like stealing Leon's treasure if he is not able to protect Marie properly. But Malcolm explains that it will be only done if Leon is deemed incapable, and the others agree with him, which make Ralph realize that the venue is full of Malcolm's factions. Malcolm asks Ralph if he is trying to monopolizing on Leon's lost item, as Angelica seems to be too close to him. Ralph thinks that the nobles are trying their best to take the lost item from Leon, and does not argue further. Thank you so much for watching our video till end. If you enjoyed our content and desire more videos on similar anime, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to our channel. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.